in the water. Right, Mike.
All right. All right. Live stream chat. Okay, good, good. All right. We're up and running. We're up and running, y'all. Oh, wrong button there.
There's some exciting, interesting, and breaking news going on right now in the archery industry. I knew about this little ordeal quite a while ago, but I typically like to wait till it's on paper before I shoot my mouth off. And most of y'all out there know who Gold Tip is. Centers.
Gold Tip, Gold Tip. All right. Okay, I think I don't know. All right, guys. I think I'm up and running. Just check everything, you know. You guys know how this stuff goes. You guys know how this stuff goes. That's definitely not it. Sorry, guys. I was trying to see if this is actually working. I know it's working on TikTok, but I don't think it's actually working on YouTube, but I'm just checking. Oh, maybe it is. Yep. It looks like they have a delay. That might be what the problem is there.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Yeah, it works. Okay, great. I'll leave this open so I can see your comments. Anyway, so how are we doing? So we hello, actual, how are you? So we have, okay, wait a minute. Why didn't I see that comment over here? Where are the chats at? Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. Yes, thank you, actual. Appreciate that. So, all right. All right, where was I gonna say? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So Gold Tip, yeah, acquired by Bear. Interesting purchase. That one I never would have expected seeing. Yeah, no, I hear you, actual. I always got to make sure everything's working because a lot of times it just doesn't work right, and then you're stuck in a bad position. What's up, Brandon? Sean, how you doing, man? So interesting. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that being a thing. Not sure why Bear would want those brands, but I don't know. It's like a tricky one. Like I never would have thought that would have happened. I don't know. No, because I only say that because Trophy Ridge technically had arrows, I think, for a while. So Gold Tip's like the reason I say it's interesting because Gold Tip's kind of, I don't want to say a high-end brand, but kind of, right? Like, I don't know. We were just talking about Bear acquiring Gold Tip and Bee Stinger. I think it's Bee Stinger, right? Anyway. All right. Okay. So then I want to look at this thing. So they have these cool, I saw this company do this really cool giveaway. I'm just trying to see if there's supposed to be new features on all these things. So let me see if I can find anything here. If there's any options, live gifts, maybe. Oh, no. Live gifts is you guys giving me a gift. That's not what I'm trying to do. Man, people do these giveaways and they just put this like shopping cart up and then they just give stuff away, which I love to do because it's easy. It picks the winner for you and everything, you know? Yeah, TikTok shop, add series. Oh, I can add my series to this live, I guess. Pinned to live. There you go. All right. Yeah, there's our series, guys. If you're new to archery, that's what you want to acquire right there. That's on TikTok, guys. Sorry, not the YouTubers, but we do have the basics of archery series. So for everybody who's new at archery, it's a good way to get rolling. Yeah, I know you're right, Sean. That's what it's coming down to, man. Either you're either the buyer or you're getting bought. It's one of the two, basically. That's crazy. So anyway, what I came on earlier to talk about was the members giveaway this month. I'm trying to do it this Sunday night. I can't guarantee this is going to happen, but that's the goal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live only for members only, like a live chat only members can do it, but like it's going to be a big one. And like in order for you to even win, you have to be live. So I'm going to really start to plan that out for probably December, but basically you have to be a member and you have to be live to win. So that's going to be one of the things we start to set up coming up here. A couple big things going on for those who have been following or watching. We are now on YouTube. We do have the 100,000 subscriber bow giveaway. So we do have a Matthews Lift X is the prize. So once we hit that, we're giving that baby away. Same thing. We're doing the spin it to win it. There's going to be 14 full slots. Out of the 14, 7 of those will be members and 7 will be general public. So very, very exciting for those who haven't. Hey, what's up, Kevin? So it should be very cool. And I did get the approvals I was trying to get for our members giveaway coming up for Carbon Express, Block, Rage. So you guys will have a whole bunch of goodies coming and you don't have to pay for shipping on some of those. So very exciting. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. I'll show it to you since I have it open right here right now. These Field and Stream books. These are so cool. This is the magazine, right? And they send us these. It's very nice of them to send us these, but they have them the old cover on the back. So it's kind of cool, right? So they got the new one. And then they got the original one back in, I think this one was 1938, April 1938. Isn't that cool that they actually just kind of redo it? And then this one here is from I don't see it. Well, I don't know. It was just recent. I guess it was April of 25. That's one of them. They're so nice. And then inside they get really quality. What's up, Joseph? Just real quality pages and how to do stuff, things like that. Just really nice. Yeah, I really dig these books. We're gonna keep them here, nice, neat on our beautiful podcasting table here, and get that rolling. Anyway, I set up my bow yesterday. I did do a video on how to sight in a bow on YouTube. I put that on YouTube, and I think I put it on TikTok. Yeah. So check it out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I understand, Kevin. Yeah, things get hard, man. I appreciate you doing it, though, when you can. Sean, that will be YouTube only for that one. Yeah, because that's what we did for TikTok. So TikTok, we did 100,000 with TikTok only user members having a chance to get slid into that because it's specifically to TikTok. But this one will be specifically to YouTube as well. So you could join for that month that the giveaway happens, I guess, as an option. something to think about. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it's going, for those specific, that's for the Matthew specific bow. All of our members giveaway weeks or whatever we're doing, quarters, those will be for everybody on the whole thing. So yeah, and I'm sorry guys, I was trying to figure out if there was a way. I don't see it to do a giveaway. There was like a button that these guys did. I don't know, maybe because they're a shop on here. They went live as a shop. They can do that because they're selling things. I don't know. So weird. It was so cool though, because you just hit this button and I could say, hey, you could win this, blah, 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 and just click the shop button, right? And then or not shop button, it was just a button you clicked and then you kind of entered your information, told you what to do. But I don't see it. I don't know what I'm missing here. I don't know why I don't see these great things. Campaign, maybe? Doubt it. Subscription on YouTube, Sean, is the same as anywhere else. Usually, I think it's $5 or $6 a month. I think it's what we have it at. Yeah, I don't see that option, guys. I'm sorry. I really wanted to do that for you today. What is that doing? Oh, shoot. Whoa. What am I doing here? Wow. Real-time performance. What is this? I can enhance and freshen up my look. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find it. I don't see it. I know it. I know it's. Oh, let's look at YouTube. Let's see what YouTube's got. Has YouTube got anything we can do? I know they had some new thing coming too. How does this work? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying something, guys. Let's see. Dude, what is going on here? Okay, I'm starting a goal on YouTube. I have no idea what I'm doing. I started a goal. I don't even know. I didn't even know what I'm writing on there, but just do the goal. Just do the goal. I don't know what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know. Just hit the goal at least if you're on YouTube and see what it tells you. Because I don't know what I'm looking at. How do you? Oh, you got to buy that? Oh, just buy it. Who cares? Anyway, back to my sight-in conversation. So I got my bow ready. I am going to shoot the X-Lite 32 from Expedition. Very excited about that bow. You may be wondering why, because I shoot very well with it. Originally, they won some award at the archery trade show at Archery ATA. And I was like, oh, I wonder if it was really that good. And, I got the bow and I was like, okay, let's try it out. And man, the back wall, the draw cycle, and the way it locks in for me is just fantastic. And so I decided, because I do like the Prime Form as well, and that's one bow I definitely want to hunt with still, the 30. So I decided just to start my season off here with this bow. And then what happened is today, I had asked Faradyne for some sights from IQ because I wanted to try them and actually hunt with them. So I ended up swapping my sight today. And I was dead on with the True Glow one. And so that kind of sucks. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate that, man. I was dead on with the carbon aluminum hybrid one from True Glow, which was a nice sight. I'll be honest with you guys. It was pretty nice for being a low cost sight. But I really wanted to do an IQ for a lot of reasons. But I really did want to do an IQ. So when it kind of matches my bow to the color scheme, the pins are bigger. It was easier to see it. So I was like, I'm just going to swap it. And I know it's crazy because I was dialed in already. And I mean, really dialed in. Like I was hitting like arrows, touching arrows. So I did do the change today, and I'm pretty close to very accurate. I mean, within the cup, but I'm not like as tight as I was with the other one. But I think that's just me and tweaking. Again, when you go to sight in a bow, if you haven't done it, it's really constant tweaking of the bow, just over and over and over to get it right. It's very important. What's up, JD, man? How you doing, dude? It's been a while. If you guys are on the YouTube or the TikTok, please make sure you hit that like button and share button if you can. Actually, I should share it myself because it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't tell people we're live sometimes. I don't know why it does that. I should do it myself. I gotta let everybody know we're gonna be live. Send those out myself. I gotta share it myself. So, Brandon, thanks again, man. Appreciate that. I don't know if that was part of the goal, but thank you. Appreciate that. I think it was. Can I heart that or something? Maybe, maybe not. No, I just gave myself a heart. That was really weird. Anywho, so that process of sighting in the bow has been fun. I am going to start my second setup coming up here, I guess, for that 4-30. And as far as what's going on that bow, I'm not 100% sure yet. I do have the Vapor Trail drop away on my Expedition, which, God, I love that rest, man. It is real quiet, and it literally drops the arrow completely out of the way. It's real nice. Very happy with what I've seen with that. But yeah, so that was a fun setup, fun dialing in 2 days in a row. I've been, I switched over my arrows. Obviously, you guys know, to Carbon Express, and I am very happy with the Photon and the reds and all that. I mean, I am shooting lights out with those arrows. Not that I think the arrow is a huge difference or anything like that, but I do think I'm shooting very well with the way it is. So I'm very pumped about that. So what's up, Sean? I've been going through different. I'm going to set up different arrows with different rigs, so that way I'm testing more things throughout the year, so I have more to talk to you guys about. So I will be using a different Carbon Express arrow on than the Prime setup. So we'll see. I also heard Prime's no longer selling arrows over there. I would think the arrow business is a tough business. And the reason I say that is you have a lot of big players in that market, right? So we have our Easton, our Victory, our Carbon Express, our Black Eagle. We got Gold Tip now, which is now owned by Bear, which will probably make it bigger, to be honest. We have Blood Sport, which is still around, right? We got DCA, which is around. We got Nimrod, our boy Nimrod, who's making his arrows on a smaller level, of course, but I think maybe he's gotten a lot bigger since then. I know there's like Serious Arrows, I believe, and there's a couple other smaller ones, and I'm probably missing a few. I think there's still the Alta Arrow by Elite. But that market's it's flush with arrows, right? There's a lot going on there, a lot of brands. One of the things I personally said to Carbon Express about the reason they should sponsor this show and sponsor our archery show here is because they need the exposure. That's a brand that's been around a long time, making great arrows, and you don't hear much about them anymore. So like, that's why I was like, you know what? This is like perfect scenario right now for us and you, because Easton wants to walk away. They're doing other stuff. They want to move funding and and I don't know what happened there realistically, but they wanted to move some things. And when that happened, that opened up this gap. And in our business, the arrow business for us is a very big one because we use a lot of arrows here. It might not seem that way, but we're literally got probably 8-9 dozen arrows cut out there just for the regular bow show we're doing all the time and testing shows. We break arrows all the time. I mean, I'm doing stupid stuff all the time, trying to make something cool out of nothing. And a lot of times it just breaks arrows. If you could see the amount of dead arrows, you'd laugh. One of the things that was funny about the Easton aluminum arrows is it actually reproved the point of why people wanted carbon arrows, because I shot and I hit this metal. We use like a metal stand for one of the targets. I hit the target and kind of wrapped it, but then it kept that wrap. So when I found the arrow, it was like, had that bow to it that was like from that torquing it around that metal, right? So it was interesting because I was like laughing. So like, oh, that's the reason why we got away from aluminum arrows. And I remembered, bing, So yeah, anyway, that was an interesting experience. But a cool one too. We've worked with a lot of arrow companies here, by the way. So, I know a lot about the different brands. I worked with Black Eagle before for a few years. We did obviously Easton. We did Victory for a couple years. Carbon Express we did years before when they were in Michigan. So, I mean, there was this. It's just these things go around and come around. The hardest part is if you try to start a new brand, and I think that's always the tricky thing. Is like, how do you start a new brand out of nothing when the competition's so fierce in that marketplace? It's like a bow, right? Um, if you try to start a bow brand right now, like Truth has done, it's very difficult, and then they're dealing with patent issues and all this stuff, right? So, I mean, it's a hard market to get into if you're not out. It's a lot. It's a very high level price to pay to get in. If you're trying to sell stuff. What's up, guys? If you are just joining, we are going to do our giveaway. Probably we're shooting for this Sunday night for the big giveaway, and I will have some prizes for the regular general consumers who are not team members. I will try to do that just to keep people excited and around. But majority obviously will go to the membership program. But it'll be a very cool night. We'll have a bow as usual, so we'll have a bow to give away. And I got a lot of great stuff from our friends at Fairdyne to give you guys that it's going to be nice. Now, as you guys, some of you know, we've moved to Block as well. And part of this deal we did with Fairdyne, we did Block and Carbon Express, and then we can tap any of the other brands we want to test out and do videos on if we like, but they're not sponsors, just the main two. But Block has been awesome because, right now we have a giant target in our studio from Big Shot Targets, and it's beautiful. And I still very thankful to Al for sending us that years ago. It's lasted a long time, but the thing is a beast and it's heavy as all hell. There's no way it's coming out of here not in pieces. So when Chris sent us the new 48 black block target, the long one, the big one, the commercial grade, I was like, dude, it's so light. Like literally we got down the stairs with just two guys. I mean, it was easy, and you can move it easy, flip it, roll it, whatever. Super pumped about this. So this target will go against where we have the one now, but that one's going to come out. It's there now. It's just behind the block right now for now until we're going to hire a builder to come in and literally make it awesome. So I got another one. Thank you so much for that. I had Chris send an additional 48 so we can stack them, build a sweet wood pine frame around it, and then put the logos for Carbon Express and Block there, because they sponsor that segment there, but be able to do those really nice. And I actually might even have Cornbread Customs do it, who did these signs behind us. They're just this guy's unbelievable, guys. If you own a show or a pro shop or anything, Cornbread Customs is dominant when it comes to making these type of signs in wood, hand painted. They're absolutely amazing, and those signs are huge behind me. Anyway, so we are going to really make that nice over there. Now, don't forget, they also own Shooter Buck, Shooter Turkey, these little cool 3D targets along with Glendale. So there's a lot of things to play with here and a lot of content for us to work on, which is wonderful for us because it gives you guys more stuff to watch, gives us stuff to work on. And it's exciting, to be honest. There's just a lot to do, a lot to play with, a lot of different segments to show. One of the segments I'm trying to work on with Ron Reslow, who's a part of our team, is the angle segment. And that is how to shoot a deer at what angle you're going to hit where you're aiming. So from a tree stand. So as we know, when you're shooting at an angle, it's going to change depending on where you hit. What's up, Dave? It's going to change where you hit, right? If you aim right at the heart, you actually might miss the heart and go right through the lower arm. So you have to aim higher and come in at a different angle to hit the heart. So Ron is an absolute genius when it comes to angles. So I'm hoping to get him here to do a video with us, kind of walking through that. Boutique is supposed to come to this studio in Michigan, and we're going to do a whole bunch of arrow building videos for you guys that are mini ones that will be kind of all segmented together and do a series. But I thought it'd be fun for him to come here, do the podcast with us live, and maybe even do the builds right here while we're chatting, because I think that'd be fun. And it is season here. Today is opener in Michigan, and I am here with you guys instead of in the woods to show my dedication to you guys, here getting it done. Also, today I picked up, and I'll let you know how this works out, but the DJI 360 camera. I'm hoping I can use this for hunting, put it out in front of me, film the whole set, and I will show you guys what that looks like, show you if that's a viable option. That camera's on sale right now on Amazon for $400, which is a great deal. And when you think of the capability to be able to film 360 with it, you don't have to worry about any of the things you would miss. Normally, you would have to reshoot drawing a bow or have a second GoPro or something. It just doesn't look as cool if you don't get the guy drawing the bow. So this camera should give you the ability to see everything and turn it and use that clip and then turn it and use the other clip at the same time, which is really cool. So we'll see how the quality looks, but I'm pumped. I mean, for $412, I think it was, and it's a DJI, which they make really good products. I'm looking forward to it. Now, we did try the Insta360, and that was a total fail when it came to editing. Now, that's just for me. I know some people here might be good with their editing program, but the software was terrible to me. So this DJI is supposed to have really good software, make it a lot easier for us to pull that content out of it. But yeah, can you imagine you put a pole out, it's got a pole, it goes out in front of you about 3 feet out, you hit a button, it hits record, and boom, Which Alaskan, Dave, you talking about the original? Like, I mean, the one from a couple years ago, or are you talking about the XT, or you talk about the new one they just launched? Because they now have a few, but I like what I see with the new one. I like what I see with all of them. The original to the new, they're all pretty nice. I don't see any issues there. Alaskan's always been a great bow. Also, if you guys didn't see this or catch this, on Bear's website, they have their first one. What was it called? The Execute for it's like $600. They have a huge sale going on with what's left of them. I don't know if they'll fit you or whatever. There might be weird specs, but something to think about. The new one, yeah, the new one looks great. I haven't actually shot it yet. Unfortunately, this year there was a big miscommunication between us and Bear, and we did not get the Redeem or that bow yet. We got all these younger bows. They sent me all the kid bows and women's bows. I don't know. I didn't get any of the men's bows, so I don't know what happened. So they're apparently coming. I don't know. So that's not normal. Bear normally has us bows a lot earlier than we see normally. So I didn't. It kind of came, and then no one said anything, and all of a sudden I got an email that says these bows are coming to you. And then I'm like, wait a minute, where's the main bows? And they're like, oh, we didn't order those. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what? So anyway, the other thing that's happening interesting right now is I reached out to, so I don't know if you guys seen this video with, I believe it's Tom from PSE, the new CEO. And that's what I said, Sean, just send it. But anyway, oh yeah, the Bear Legend's nice. So he goes through this video talking about how he wants to reshape, reform, or redo PSE. And so I was interested in this. I'm like, wow, it's really nice that CEO is actually putting himself out there. A lot of times you don't see that. So I reached out to them on Instagram and I said, hey, he's welcome to come on this show. And he can video in, but I would absolutely love for him to come here to Michigan and tell us how you're going to do this. Like, how are you going to make PSE into a powerhouse again, right? What it used to be. So I would love it. So, and they did reach out and trying to set something up. So hopefully that works out. Cause I think I would love to have a CEO here that makes the actual decisions with PSE, because I think it'd be good to explain to him how we see PSE, like how we see it from my perspective, from what we've done compared to all the other brands I work with, and how they handle the business and how PSE handles business. So I think that'd be a really cool conversation to have and a good eye opener for everybody. Jake, don't lose your subscription, my friend. We got our giveaway coming up this weekend, it looks like. So, but yeah, I don't know what other bows are coming when. I mean, for some reason lately, I've been kind of left in the dark on some things, and it sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It sucks when they leave you out of things, but I am trying to get through to the right people. It's very strange. I will say that to you guys. I mean, when you think of the internet, the power of the internet, the power of the shorts videos and things we've been doing, a lot of people do, but we've been doing for a long time. I would think we'd be at the top of the list for most of these brands, but for some reason I have to kind of work on this each year, which is strange to me. It should just be a given instead of, I mean, as long as we're still around, if we were goners, then that's different, but I would think it'd be a little easier than this in some cases, but either way, Hey guys, we're still here. Don't forget to get us a bow for a bow review. That's what it feels like sometimes, you know. You're like, what? Because the issue I think you're running into a lot is a lot of the shops are doing their own video reviews now, which is great. More the better, honestly. It's great to get more people in the archery. But I think that's why they're kind of like slacking on pushing. They used to have to line people like us up and magazines up and get it out right away. But yeah, everything always evolves, right? Good and bad. I don't really care anymore, though, if I'm being honest with you guys. We do our thing. We have fun doing it. And thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. Dave joined the team base membership. Appreciate that, Dave, on YouTube. We just do our thing, you know, and we have fun doing it. I mean, that's all we can do. It's not like we're going to change the world here with archery. We're just trying. We're just trying to make it a better place, you know. And we'll continue to do our thing. And if companies see the value, that's up to them, you know. I tell you who does see the value: Carbon Express and Block. Thank you for that. XOP. Thank you, XOP. Gas Bowstrings. These are all great companies who see the value in what we're doing and want to support this, which I absolutely love. Trophy Ridge is also a supporter. And we got Burris, Moultrie. So, I mean, we got some good support in the industry and companies who want to see us succeed and continue to go, you know. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Yep, gotta get out and get some hunting going. That's how it goes. You shoot your bow and have fun. Oh, interesting, Dave. Yeah, no problem. I'll be off soon. Don't worry. We're going on 30 minutes of live. 30 minutes of live. But I really need to figure. It's probably because I'm not a store. I guess I can't do a giveaway. I don't know. I was hoping to give some stuff away. It was easy. The bait looks so easy on this thing I was watching. I was watching this live feed on TikTok. It was called Smacking Sunflower Seeds, and I bought some because these guys are great salesmen. But Smackin's got this hunting bucket, which I bought, which is cool. And anyway, they did a live, and you could enter to win. And they said, "Oh, enter to win these seeds. We're giving away this bucket, right?" So you click this button, and it tells you got to make a comment, and you got to do this, and you're entered. Man, how awesome would that be to be able to do that on TikTok? You need to do that, and you guys just do that, and it picks the winner for you, and it tells everybody you won or didn't win. It's amazing. I'm like, gosh, why can't I have this? Oh, we do have some of these white hats left in stock, Dave. It's on our website, but I don't think we have this one with the camo in here. This is a one-off. The ones we have actually have a white logo in the middle. It's not white, but it's just instead of camo around there, it's white around there. Yeah, unfortunately, this was a one-off test. Yeah, all right. We'll see you, Sean. Appreciate it, man. And I am also going to go. So you guys have a great night. Dave, thanks for subscribing. And Brandon, thanks for that donation, man. Appreciate that. And again, I look forward to try to do this Sunday night. It would be the goal for the membership program. And if you're not a member and you still want to come and hang out live, we'll definitely try to do something for a random giveaway for everybody. Try to have some fun with that. But hey, guys, make sure you check out the podcast when you get a minute on YouTube. You can watch the full episode or listen on audio wherever you get your audio podcast. We have some great conversations that we've done and that are coming up here, and it's been a lot of fun filming it. So some really cool stuff. This one company just sat down with me. I just went through this video, probably come out in a couple of weeks, but they're talking a thermal scope that works during the day and at night. It's unbelievably cool. So anyway. All right. See you later, TikTok. Bye-bye. Whoa. All right. Whatever that is. All right, guys. We'll see you. Have a great night, okay? Bye-bye.